Hello, welcome here to the second game. Well, Flowrida Goats winning the women's doubles, so they are just one victory away from the final on Saturday. They will face Miami. It could be a local derby, unless, of course, New York Atlantics can win this doubles game and set up what will be just a second mixed doubles to decide the winners of this semi-final. Warming up the four players, and in a few minutes this semi-final will get underway. We really enjoyed that earlier game on the center court. It was entertaining. 7-6 in the first set. Second set 6-3. Today and Osoro taking some pressure off Dineno and Stupa. They were delighted by the win. They were celebrating, but they're not there yet. I'm sure the home side, the locals, the team playing in their own backyard, New York Atlantics, have something to say about this. They've come a long way this season. They don't want to fall at the final hurdle. They want to be there on Saturday in the final.
Exactly, and we look at the New York Atlantics pairing. It's Fede Cingotto and Carlos Campagnolo. They were a little bit unlucky to lose yesterday to Gustapia and John Sanz, who we saw obviously win their game earlier today. 4-6, 5-7 they lost from their point of view, and I think it's going to be, whatever happens, I'm expecting it to be close again. We know that Dineno and Stupacuk, they were together as a pairing for 18 months. Nice mix of Dineno, who covers a lot of court, and Stupacuk, who can... Another one with a big, big slam on him.
Well, those two, as Paul said, play together for 18 months, hugely successful. They only split in June this year, so they do have a good understanding. Also play together as teenagers back home in Argentina. They're up against a Brazilian in Campagnolo and a compatriot, probably the most popular player from Argentina right now, Fede Cingotto, who happens to be also probably the shortest player on the World Padel Tour circuit, but he wouldn't, we could tell. I mean, he's outstanding, he's a huge leap. His defense is probably the best in the world. Really looking forward to this game, and we saw New York lose their game yesterday, so they missed out on the chance of being top seeds and facing Toronto. But speaking to their CEO, he said maybe a defeat isn't a bad thing, because you can learn sometimes a lot from a defeat.
Usually more. Usually you can lose more from defeats, but I always try to tell our kids at the academy, learn from both, you know? You gotta learn. And when kids come back from a tournament, you know, they see them on Monday. I said, what'd you do this weekend? They say, I played a tournament. I never ask them if you won or you lost. The first question I always ask is, how'd you play? How did you play? Did you feel good about your game? So that's the way I think you can learn. And obviously, in these situations, you've got the best in the world, but even the best in the world can figure out how they can improve, continue to improve as players. And you see the level of the athleticism of the players in paddle is just phenomenal, and my guess it's only going to get better as it gets more popular.
And also lots of players in every sport have moments during the season when they struggle, moments when they peak. I suppose it's important, and this is something maybe the best players in the world do, is to somehow always seem to peak at the right time.
Right. That's you know, that's a science, isn't it, to figure out how to do that.
Well, science is a massive part of every sport in the world.
Just thinking about the, very quickly changing the subject, about the change. We talked about the domino effect of the change as well. Dineno and Stupacuk broke separated in June.
Yep.
Obviously, Martin Dineno now plays alongside Juan Lebron. Juan Lebron's former partner is Alejandro Galan, who now partners, they had a falling out, Galan and Lebron. And Galan now plays with Fede Cingotto.
This sounds like a soap opera.
Sounds just like the tennis circuit.
I think you probably could make a soap opera of the changes in paddle.
They should do one of those fly-on-the-wall documentaries.
Or like a family tree of who plays with who.
Right.
He played with him, who played with her, who...
I suppose over the years as well, there's so many players. You've seen players world #1 suddenly fall down the standings. Some players shoot up. Tapia, for example, was a player who went up 50 places in about 4 months, winning many tournaments. He was just at 20 at the time. So, Cingotto, huge fan base. I think he, well, in his first game here, I don't know if he brought with him or they live here, Argentines perhaps. There was about 40, 50 people sat in this near end cheering every single Cingotto point. Campagnolo.
We'll find out if they're here as well.
Yeah, he's one of those guys that moves the needle, right? So every sport has him and needs him.
Dinino and Stupa just sat down on the bench. I'm a huge fan of how they play. Now, a lot of the times, it's a bit hectic.
Okay.
Very athletic.
I like that.
Players, players that love to dominate points. Stupa is slightly more crazy, makes a few more mistakes, but just watch how he leaps, how high. I mean, the joy to watch. I'm expecting a really good game here.
Cingotto reminds me a little bit of Coqui Nieto, where they're both quite similar. They're really busy, keep it going, but can hit it a lot harder than you think.
All set here.
And Campagnolo is built like a brick outhouse.
Yes. Martin Dinino serving men's doubles. Flowrida Goats lead 1-0. Just one victory away from a place in Saturday's final, where they will face Miami Padel Club. Unless New York has something to say about it. Campagnolo. There you go. That shot that should be used more often.
Yeah, right at the feet.
Love. You can see how quickly they serve between points. They never use up, the full allotment of 30 seconds.
Yep.
There's Stupa, winds up, hits the winner. Straight away, they're lined up.
Well, they don't waste any time. I like it. It's like the Bryan brothers in tennis. It's boom, just keep going.
Also, I suppose when you're winning points, you can't wait for the next point to start.
That's part of it.
And then you've got your opponents who probably do whatever they can to try and break that rhythm. Slow things down, maybe dry off the racket. Well, look at that. How many seconds?
Not many. And that's surprising because I think Cingotto and Campagnolo have been one of the toughest pairs to win a point against. They do battle every point, especially Cingotto.
You've got to normally do something special to win the point when you play against Cingotto.
He's like Scooby-Doo's irritating cousin Scrappy-Doo, isn't he? He's like sort of boom, 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 boom. Let me at him.
It's going to be Cingotto to serve.
I mean that in a good way as well.
Cingotto able to stay at the net, tries to get it forward. Dinino, Stupa.
Couldn't quite get that over there, Dinino.
Well played by Campagnolo. So it was a luxury playing alongside Cingotto. Of course, for a lot of these players, this is an opportunity to play against and with some of the top-ranked players in the world, and they don't get that opportunity during the normal season because some of these players are ranked at 32, 34. Whenever there's a draw, they get drawn against the early players really on, get knocked out of competitions. Oh.
Campagnolo's ranked 24th, but once again, it means you've got some tough,
Always a tough draw.
rivals to play early on.
And Chingotto, what's he ranked?
He's ranked 4th.
4th, okay.
So after... So after Tapia, Cuello and Stupa.
Good smash. So that's all about technique. You don't have to be the biggest or tallest player. If you've got the right technique, you can deliver these kind of smashes.
He's got some hops too, so that helps.
Well played, Campagnolo. His soft volley made it difficult for his opponent. And then that return was easy for Chingotto to gobble up. 1-1. He winds up his opponents constantly, Chingotto. He's great. There's always banter. Floats it over the head of Dineno. Comes forward again. Asking Campagnolo to join him. Stupa.
I had to work for that one. As I say, you do have to work so hard for every point against Chingotto and Campagnolo.
Good play, but net. Campagnolo and Chingotto. The difference between the two players in size. Really mobile. Campagnolo, not then.
That's nice serve there. Just inside the line.
Stupa gets it wrong on that occasion. You can see he's always looking to deliver the smash.
There might be a couple of occasions when he's perhaps a little over keen.
There were quite a few yesterday. I think 3 in a row when he just didn't get enough power on those smashes, and they ended up losing the point. Still didn't stop him. Cross again, Dineno, and Stupa. That's well played by Dineno.
Working Campagnolo over there, making a move quickly.
Just tuck that volley into the corner, down low. 2-1 with serve in this opening set.
So we already know who won the first semi-final. Flowrida Goats getting a foot in that final after big win for Geometria and Aranzazu Osoro. 7-6, 6-3 against Delphi Brea and Andre Ostero.
The tactic sometimes, well, we used to see, because of course they don't play together anymore, against these two players, was to slow the game down as much as possible, because these two play high tempo.
Yeah.
So between points, you'd see sometimes these pauses, these timeouts, because they're at their best.
Quick.
Yeah, they're at their best when it's bang, 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 bang.
The thing is, Chingotto's also high tempo, so
just saying that sometimes he's He's struggling to decide when to attack the net and when to stay back, because he's seeing Chingoto attack the net quite often, but he doesn't feel as comfortable. Also, Chingoto's very athletic, and Campagnolo, I think stamina-wise, would struggle in a long game if he's having to dart forward, dart back, dart forward. You're saying yourself, as you know, that the toughest exercise in tennis was those ones when you're running forward or backwards in a straight line. Right. Lob, volley, lob, volley. Campagnolo.
It's really powerfully built though, isn't he? And he uses it to hit some pretty thumping bajadas and smashes.
The thing is, he's been kept back for much of the game so far. Well played by Stupa. Lovely volley.
Well played.
King, king at the net, Chingoto.
I think we were talking about having a partner who keeps you going, who G's you up, and I think Chingoto is probably the perfect example.
It's a stretch there, Stupa. Gets out, almost gets there. That was a wonderful hit by Campagnolo.
Just went so far out though, didn't it? Even if you got it back in, it would take you so long to get back.
(30-15). Again, the lob down the line.
Yeah.
This time sends it wide.
It's a long way wide as well, isn't it?
Really impatient, Stupadino. They want this to be quicker. Also, when you watch them, they are constantly trying to get to the net. Like, there are very few players who attack the net as much as these two. There you go again, straight into the net. This time, though, the ball slightly behind Dineno.
It's just the pace that takes it past him, isn't it? Forget that one.
Yeah.
It's gone about.
2-2.
It's not as if it's just like outside of the door. It's outside the door and along the corridor.
Just flatten that ball.
Got some serious firepower behind that.
(2-2). Dineno to serve in this first set. The Cities Cup at the Dougal Greenhouse in Brooklyn, New York, hosting this premier event, the Pro Padel League. The best competition in the US.
$100,000 to the winners. Oh, he gave it good, did he?
Yeah, good.
Quickly, look how quick he's serving again. Well stretched it, didn't touch it, he did touch the net. The second.
Touched the net, the ball went into his midriff.
He's one of those guys that you could just see he just loves the game, right?
Yeah.
Loves to play,
Yes.
loves to compete.
That didn't take very long.
Oh, we're flying through these games in the opening set. We've had 5 already. Chingoto serving 3-2 down in this opening set. They need to win this match. New York Atlantics. Otherwise, well, they're not really going to fly anywhere.
Oh.
They're from New York. The backhand doesn't quite leave the court. Chingoto. Oh. You expect him to clear the net, Chingoto.
But even though he missed that, that shows once again that they battle every point.
No, of course. I mean, these guys never stop running.
Powerful backhander there.
Stupa. Yes, he attacks. Obviously, you would. The side of Chingoto. And not Campagnolo.
Yeah. How deep was he when he hit that? Sorry.
Behind
Behind the serve line.
he's,
Well behind it.
but he'll always hit it. If he's that's the thing about him. He'll always hit it. He always tries to smash the ball out of the court. More often than not, he does.
That was so close.
That's where you can never quite tell that little corner angle where the ball's going to go. In trouble, Chingoto and Campagnolo. 3 break points.
And they're broken.
He did the first, only 4-2.
Well, can they consolidate it?
Chingoto just telling Campagnolo, vamos, vamos, come on, come on. Let's pick ourselves up. It's only 1 break.
Ooh. That's gone long.
Just these guys at the net, they're so crisp with the volleys, and they don't give the Campagnolo and Chingoto any time to really set, to get set. You know, they just keep sticking those volleys.
Yeah, that's the tempo.
Yeah.
And also no time to really chit-chat. Straight away they're up again serving. Again, look, I mean, constantly. They'll be at the net. If they're not at the net, they'll attack once more and somehow get to the net. It's going to drop in, isn't it? Oh! That's a lucky break there for... Look at it, Stupa smash.
But that's Campagnolo's going to get
the
there, isn't
backhand.
it?
Oh, he was there, wasn't he?
He ran out of room.
Yeah. Well, we had to
He
hurdle.
got to move that back.
Yeah.
There is a little
He would have got there.
There is a little bit less room here, I think, at the side of the court than at some venues, but I mean, there is enough normally for you to normally get there. The thing is, if you get another 20 yards, you're just not going to get back anyhow.
Yeah.
But see, that was a Stupa smash, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Where he was
Well,
once again.
maybe, yeah, you need a bit more patience. A couple of biuras, you know, maybe just look for another angle later on in the rally, or maybe be a bit closer to the net. That kind of shot, for example.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're both at net, still in control. And another.
Oh, he's so good there.
Yeah, it's just good to watch. He's the side wall, Campagnolo. Starting to heat up this match, but Cingotto with a rare mistake. Seen 3 so far in this set. Mr. Reliable, not so reliable against Stupa and Di Nino. 4-2.
They've had a couple of intense matches, haven't they?
Yeah, I mean, they've been tested, I think, more than Stupa Di Nino. And of course, that defeat last night. Well, again, and another wonderful backhand smash, Campagnolo.
But he's already done that once in this game, hasn't he? So maybe once bitten, twice shy.
And here, they look to attack just quickly the side of Cingotto once more. Campagnolo knew exactly where they were hoping to win the point.
It's quite a long way forward, actually, Deneno there, but maybe it just wasn't really well balanced.
Again, he's come forward there, Campagnolo. Oh, had to get off
great block.
Cingotto.
Amazing.
What a great rally here.
Oh, he gets a touch on it.
Wonderful play there by Di Nino. Cingotto. The big smash off the foot of
Point of the match so
Nino.
far.
Excellent. This is more like it.
They were working them over here, weren't they?
30-40.
This is what we want to see.
Just couldn't get out of the way.
Chance to get back on serve.
Two break points for Campagnolo and Cingotto. Two opportunities.
There's one of them gone, so golden point.
Well, look at that.
Cingotto called for his partner to take
it. Yeah, he pointed to Campagnolo.
Breaking with tradition.
Yeah, but I'm surprised. Great lob. Oof. Well, it proved to be the right choice. Campagnolo. Block volley, Stupa. Cingotto. Scrabbles back, Stupa.
Some of the points they save here
This
is
has been
amazing, isn't
excellent.
it?
Pick up, attacking the net. Di Nino gets it, and the backhand winner!
Big time right there. Big time.
Brilliant how Di Nino just took responsibility there, killed off the point. That's a big, big save, 5-2.
You enjoyed that game, didn't you?
I did. I thoroughly enjoyed that.
Well, they're saying ojo con Campagnolo, is he?
El segundo revés más fino porque primero me quedó alta y tuve que
He's playing really well.
respirar como loco.
So well that I think for the first time, Cingotto, as you saw, was the higher ranked player, and he decided not to receive.
Sí, no, no.
It could be that Cingotto's just put in so much over the last couple of days that he's just feeling it a little bit.
It's the start of the match, it's the first set. I suppose as well, you kind of choose that your partner receives without asking your partner. So your partner's like, I don't want to receive. Campagnolo, of course, put in a very good return.
This was an amazing
Cracking point.
here.
Amazing, yeah.
Time.
It could have been over so many times before.
But watch Di Nino there. Come forward. And again, swap sides.
Lucas Campagnolo to serve.
Vamos.
Five to Campagnolo. Cingotto trailing in this first set. The Brazilian to serve. Scoops it up again. Di Nino.
Well played. This is the sort of game I was expecting now.
Yeah, brings it home. When these two are playing like they are now, they're a joy to watch. I was really disappointed when they split. They are thoroughly entertaining. Yes.
15-all.
Lovely shot there.
Quick to close,
Yeah.
Recognized he was going to get something to work with there.
In. And again, straight at the net. Cingotto and Campagnolo really struggling to get to the net. That's probably, what, second mistake I think we've seen. The one bad smash and that volley into the net.
One of the things, Patrick, as well about Di Nino, why if you look at him now and he's so lively, so energetic. It's about 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
He had a really bad car crash in, like,
Oh,
there was a
really?
real chance that he might end his career. It hasn't.
He's got there. Ooh, he's
Think
okay,
it-
he's okay,
Is
he's
that
okay.
good? Oh.
Yeah, he's okay. It bounced just the wrong side. Just off court. Well, look at that. That's nice of Campagnolo.
Sorry about that.
Tidying things up there.
Yeah.
A lot of respect you can see between these players as well. Which is,
Nah, he's unlucky, isn't it? Because he
Yeah.
gets there, it just bounces on the wrong side of the court, though.
Subin.
Yeah,
Yeah, got a mixed call there. They were back, but then they were attacking the net.
It's 2 set points.
I think that perhaps Cingotto heard that call and changed his mind. In the end, sending his shot into the net. Two break points.
Oh,
they
just
still
needs a little
have
short.
another golden point. 5-2.
I think he was trying to put a bit of backspin on that one there, Stupa.
Flowrida Goats lead 1-0 on the night. Looking to take the first set in the men's doubles. Cingotto quiet so far in this semi-final tie. Well recovered there by Stupa.
And again.
Di Nino.
And there's
And
no...
he wins it again. A near perfect first set.
that's
Di Nino
impressive.
Stupa. Yeah,
very
brilliant.
impressive.
6-2. Join us for the second set after a short break.
Second set. Martinelli to serve.
Serving in this second set, leading by 1 set to 0. And Stupa were excellent in that first set. Let's see if New York Atlantics can battle their way back.
So much top spin on that.
Kick smash.
Yep, exactly. There was just no chance.
You really have to arch your back,
Yeah.
don't you? It's, if I tried that,
Yeah.
I'd be laid up for a couple weeks.
Gonna have to work really hard, Campagnolo and Chingoto, to try and get to that net and stay there.
Campagnola's been very good today.
He's been excellent. I think he's been the better player of the two. Again.
There's the top spin again.
Oh,
got
another
it
full stretch. Campagnolo gets back on court.
Look out.
I think Chingoto does the...
What don't these guys do well? That's to you watching the two of them. They defend well. When they're in an attacking position, they're amazing. And they make all the right moves. It's, tactically.
Yeah, when you say the right moves, because
yeah.
that understanding they have
Yeah.
after 18 months, it's like a string.
It's
bang,
amazing,
bang,
yeah.
bang. And when one of them's out of position, the other one covers, and the other player is no longer out of position. It's...
Oh,
You can't buy it with money. It's
Yeah, I mean, even that miss there was still the right play.
Yeah.
He anticipated where it was going. Just one of the few mistakes they've made. What I like about the way they play is they're so decisive. When they have the shot, they want to attack, they attack. When they have to defend, they defend. There's never any, at least just watching from the outside, looks like there's never any indecision.
Well, obviously, there's a long way to go, but it does make you... does whet the appetite for the match against maybe Gus Tapia and John Sands tomorrow.
Sign me up.
Long way to go.
Not that long, I don't think.
And they don't speculate, in the point. Whenever they get the chance, they try and win it outright.
Yeah.
They're not there just sitting back, sitting over lobs. They're constantly looking to get to that net. It's a constant headache as well for Chingoto. He's not been himself, but all the credit to...
This is like it's like a runaway train at the moment, the way these two guys are playing.
It's now, well, I mean, sometimes it's unorganized chaos, organized chaos, but today, like
everything's
clicking.
clicking.
It's been smooth. Perfect. They lead 1-0. Wouldn't say back to the drawing board for New York Atlantics, but definitely a reset at the end of the first set. Chingoto. There's not enough on it. Not enough on the smash, and quickly darting across. Applauds his former doubles partner.
And long. Yeah, he's being rattled, hasn't he, Chingoto? He's struggling to find his... And he's normally somebody who plays at a high tempo himself.
But they've come up against... Well played, Campagnolo. I mean, they've come up against two excellent plays in that first set. I mean, 2 mistakes? 2 unforced errors?
Very few.
3. 2 by Stupa, 1 by...
Okay, a little better here.
Yes. But because they're starting to get to the net. Finally. 40-15.
Oof.
Twice there, Campagnolo.
Swung back in, didn't it, the ball almost
There was no need for Cingotto to cut across. He wasn't going to win the point. He wasn't at the net and to hit a volley. Campagnolo had that covered. Excellent Flowrida. Read it well.
Oh,
and another Cingotto mistake.
Snatched at it.
Yes.
So golden point after looking more or less in control.
Yeah.
Not going to say this is a must-win point, but this is a must-win point for them. And they got it.
Well played, Campagnolo. 1-1. Now the good thing is, Cingotto can play much better. If he rediscovers that kind of form he's shown throughout his career, it's definitely not game over.
And throughout this tournament.
Because Campagnolo is actually playing really well. Then again, Cingotto in that defeat yesterday. Again, well read.
Yeah.
The execution maybe wanting, but he was there. He was there to be taken. Stupa.
That's gone long. That's gone wide. That first serve.
French volley, he knows, was too high.
Oh, missed it. Not opening here, 15:30.
15:30.
Stupa. Huge point for Campagnolo and Cingotto to win this. 3 break points. Campagnolo winds up. No! Patrick is a huge fan of those backhand winners.
I love those. Yeah.
$30-all.
Gesture from
You could tell.
Campagnolo there is like, ah.
Damn.
Still in.
Was trying to get across there. Didn't and a watch, didn't know.
Oof.
Clever.
Someone put it there.
Oh, what a point.
Stupa. Fake smash didn't quite connect cleanly there. Chance here for Cingotto. No, again he's
short with that. Yeah.
It's just not quite.
Got to get all that. You got to get the power into that, right?
It's
when
not
you go
working.
for that.
Yeah, you've got to.
You've got to really kill that. Now I know why when they're warming up. I was watching them, all the players warm up. They're practicing crushing that shot.
Yeah.
I was saying to myself, why are they trying to hit that so hard? Well, now I know why.
That's why.
Yeah.
If you don't get it right, you're a sitting duck.
Yeah. And that's happened, what, about 3 times now?
And to Cingotto.
Yeah. It's almost like if you don't have your full energy on that.
That could be it.
Yeah,
that could
you might
be
just be a little bit fatigued.
Yeah,
That
could be it.
That could be it. 2-1. They were in with a chance, perhaps, of breaking.
They were indeed. That was another thrilling game we've seen.
6-2, 2-1. Dineno and Stupa ahead.
And one of the reasons it was such a thrilling game is that we're playing here on the new Adidas High competition model. The paddle court chosen as the exclusive official court for the next 3 years for all PPL tournaments. It is without doubt the most suitable court for high competition. And high competition is most certainly what we're seeing here.
Oh, Adidas doing a lot for paddle worldwide, especially here in the US. They've got a great ambassador, Marta Ortega. Since 2012, well, they started with accessories and bags and trainers. Rackets, of course, their first court, 2015 here in the US, and well, the sport continuing to grow in the US, hand in hand, PPL and Adidas.
They are kind of iconic, those shoes with the three lines down the side, aren't they?
Look, I'm wearing them now, look.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
Showing off your flexibility. Don't be jealous.
Did you see that? I used 2 hands. I'm in agony.
I had the clicks, right? That was his clicks from his knees. Okay, it's Campagnolo to serve. 2-1 down. Everything going with serve in this second set.
We'll get there. So intelligent, scooped over by, and again, Chingoto.
Working them over though, aren't they, at the back of the court?
There's no respite, is there, really?
Yeah, once they get in that they control the point, it's just so hard to get it back, regain the control.
Especially against these two, because they're so...
That's what I mean, against these two. They're so decisive.
They're basically bullying Chingoto and Campagnolo. Okay, that's good. Hopefully good for morale, for confidence. He's missed 3 out of 4.
And he knows it, doesn't he?
The 2 players in white are so confident in their shots that they sometimes attack the net at the wrong time when they're not meant to, because they're good enough. There are some of these balls, there's some of these balls like approach shots, you think they're too short, the bounce is too high, but there they are at the net.
Don't think Campagnolo actually got a touch on that, but he just killed it just in case. 15-30.
Chingoto. What kind of bajada? We're going to see a powerful one.
Oh, it dropped. Oh, no, it doesn't. My word, I thought that had dropped in for a sec.
30-all.
Looks like they're trying to change the tempo up a little bit here by slowing it down. Campagnolo playing a couple of softer balls.
Yeah, I think they're going to try something different.
Yep.
There's a shot used in paddle, which is called the chiquita, which is
well played.
excellent. Oh, anticipated Campagnolo. That chiquita is when you're defending, instead of the lob or something powerful, you can't just float it over the net to the feet. Because obviously from that position it's difficult to win the point. Oh!
Okay.
There you go. Big cheer. 2-2.
Yeah,
Still alive and kicking.
Chingoto fan club is in town officially. Deneno to serve. 2-all. Everything going with serve in this second set. Yeah, right, it's your point.
That's just a bing, bang, push. I'm sure if you ask these 2 players, they wouldn't even stop at the change of ends. They just come straight.
Keep going,
straight out.
We don't want to change over. Look at this.
You'll get that.
He's got it.
Oh,
yeah.
We like that one.
Into the net, yeah.
I wonder if that's the sort of a point that might
turn
just...
it around, yeah. That was too easy for him.
Yes. I mean, yeah, time to spit, didn't he?
Yeah, not this one, though.
30-15.
And again, just has the legs.
I mean, Campagnolo's no slouch. I think he's about 6'2" and still, you know, full stretch.
He was sat next to me on the minibus yesterday going back to the hotel.
You went on the minibus with the players?
No, he was on the minibus with the rest of us.
Ah! They must have been waiting in the rain for the press minibus. You went VIP?
No, he went with the press. He went down market.
Great through the legs. No.
Oh, what
Look.
a shot.
Yeah, brilliant
That
stuff.
was a tennis shot, wasn't it?
Yeah, like a flat forehand. We'll see this again in slow-mo.
Serving to tie this second set has been really entertaining, and we have seen Chingoto and Campagnolo take a step forward. They are looking to get to the net, gets it quickly. Just clip the net. That drop shot from Campagnolo.
Oh, nice angle there.
Yeah.
Spun it right into the side.
Helps it
To
around.
recover there, good. Shot there from Campagnolo. Oh, brilliant.
Well, he knew where it was going, Chingoto, but he still couldn't do anything about it. So he's running right to the spot. And it's so perfectly angled.
Net, third serve.
Stupo now playing extremely well. Looking to book a place in Saturday's final. Does want to bring it back to his side of the court, Campagnolo.
30-15.
Once again, rushing through the points.
Got like 30 seconds, and they rarely take 10 of those 30 seconds to serve. That's one of those ones, and perhaps maybe Stupo should have just pulled his racket out of the way.
Let it bounce off the glass, yeah.
Because Dineno, his doubles partner, was already there at the net. What they do is they don't actually just go to the net, they kind of hover.
They hover in the middle.
They run almost in an L shape, so they get a run up to get a bigger
Like
leap.
that? Oh, he
He touched the net.
touched the net.
Touch.
Yeah.
Well, that didn't last
Solid
long, did
hold
it?
there.
Give me your free and soul.
It's almost like the run you'd have at a long jump, isn't it? With that sort of curve.
Franco Estupas to serve.
Not a long jump, a high jump, sorry.
Yeah, if you run curve in a long jump, you end up
you don't jump very, you don't go very far.
Oh, I thought for a second that...
I thought he'd left that really short.
Yeah, Campagnolo would have taken over.
No.
He had time just to look.
Yeah.
He saw where both players were, and he thought, okay, there's an angle there. Side spin. Brought it back again. Stupper. Someone has to tell these two players to play together again. Please.
Well, you never know.
Patrick, go down there.
Well,
who are you?
after Miami, Victoria Iglesias and Guinart decided to play together on a regular basis. So who knows? Maybe they'll have enjoyed the situation.
Come on. If it's to do with money, we do crowdfunding. We'll get these guys back together again. It's so good for the sport. And a great advert this match has been so far. Chingotto.
Well played. They were both pinned against the wall, though, weren't they?
30-15.
You always need one of the two players to race forward.
You have to sort of be staggered, right? It can't be in the same spot, distance-wise.
Full.
And also sometimes that. Oh, was that? Okay.
Umpire called it out.
Look, there they go. Yes, no, yep,
Yeah.
yep. Okay, Bleedy, thank you.
Great change of angle.
Yeah. Wasn't a bad idea from Chingotto. He tried to just kind of take the pace off, get it low, but just move forward quickly and found the angle. That's taking, you know, when your opponent gives you and you.
What forehand? Not expecting that tennis shot. That was clever there.
Yeah.
He mixed his shots there, Campagnolo.
Yeah.
Going for a bit of a topspin forehand down the line.
Just got Stupa chucking
Yeah, he wasn't
two
ready.
minds, didn't
Yeah. Well, I suppose there's a shot you don't see too often in Padel. There we go. Oh, brilliant. Block volley.
just too long.
I thought that was going to be good. You can see there, Chingotto quickly off, and we're serving this second set.
Getting to that 8th game again, aren't we?
Yeah, when the important one is number 7, isn't it?
No, it's number 8. It's number 8. In paddle, it's number 8. In tennis, it's 7. In paddle, it's 8.
Paddle is 8. Yeah, of course, 8, isn't it?
We've been saying 8 all week, Eric. Don't
Have we?
There are differences between the two, aren't there?
Estoy yendo mucho, boludo. Aparte, no te encierras. Sí. Lo que sí, yo creo que tampoco le tenemos que poner mucha orden.
No, I like hearing his noise. I can't quite hear what he's saying.
La primera, la segunda, la tercera. No salimos con todo bueno acá. Sí, pero le tiré globo de una y le pegó ahí.
But they're looking reasonably comfy on serve, aren't they? So it's one of those you think, we're comfy. Sooner or later, the break is going to come.
Or if you're just joining us, hopefully you've been watching us for a few hours. It's 6-2-4-3. It's the second game of this series. Flowrida Goats lead 1-0. So potentially 2 games, and they are through to Saturday's final, where they would face Miami Padel Club. You can see them hovering, wanting to get to the net, still putting it up.
Little misunderstanding there. Fraction of a second, and that's gone out.
Yep. They almost play with a nervous twitch, as it, you know, you can see them kind of trying to get to the net. They hold back. Sue. Only one player comes forward. Has to get back, stop up. Yeah,
well played.
That's well played. 2 points. They've been trying to get to the net, and they haven't been able to.
That last point, Dineno knew what was coming, but couldn't do anything about
Campagnolo.
it.
He can get there. Oh, that was well played by Stupa.
just took the sting off it enough.
Yeah, any harder, and Campagnolo would have
Gets
been able
there,
to get a return.
Good serve.
What a brilliant backhand.
Yeah, put some serious mustard on that. Oh, nice.
Great angle.
great
Lovely
shot.
angle.
Looked like he was going to do the lob, right? And then he just flicked it cross.
No, it's short again from Chingotto.
Oh. See ya.
Yeah, that all came about because Chingotto's smash again lacked strength.
Didn't have enough
Yeah.
on it.
Yeah, not enough power.
And break point. Massive, massive point again in this match.
Stupa wants it. A chance for 5-3. Chingotto. There's two players at the net to deal with. Campagnolo drives it at his opponent, and again, it's in from the Brazilian. Bajada.
Well
Yes.
played.
Well played. On this occasion, maybe he didn't need a cut across. There. After a huge gap.
Yeah.
I'd love to see Chingotto and Osorio play together in mixed doubles. It wouldn't happen, of course, because they're on different teams this season. Who knows
Maybe
next
in the
season? You
future.
imagine that?
I'd love
4-4.
I'd love to hear them play together.
Just past the hour mark.
Fifteen love. Nicely worked there by Stupa.
Again, 12 seconds when you can take 30 to 35 seconds to serve. Dinero.
Oh, well played.
Like you said, Paul, they're looking very good on their service games.
That's the thing, is when you're not really suffering. Whoa.
Again, it's about the third time that they've found that angle. All three times against Campagnolo, who probably struggles more than Chingotto with those low shots.
You have to get down much further, doesn't he? And that was it, once again to love.
Wow.
So that's the thing, and the others just don't have time to recover again. It's like, okay, well, fortunately they got the break, but otherwise it's like serve, serve, serve.
Federico Cingotto to serve.
Huge game for New York Atlantics. They could be headed out of the Cities Cup. They need to win Cingotto's serve to tie the second set 5-5. Campagnolo. Again, Campagnolo. Oh, Gamble did well.
Oh, my word.
Read the
Good move.
intentions of Campagnolo. Right place, right time, wrong shot.
To work the chance there and into the net.
Cingotto through the legs, but
That one's going home, isn't it?
yes, it is. 15-all.
15-all.
That's way long.
Second serve. Cingotto. To force both players back. Uses the wall to get some momentum. Stopper. Tries to switch things.
Brilliant save.
Campagnolo.
Brilliant save from Dineno.
Oh, and again, a wonderful smash. A Stupper special.
15-30.
15-30. They need just 2 points. 2 more points to qualify for Saturday's the Cities Cup final, Brooklyn, New York. Cingotto must be feeling the pressure.
Ooh, was that in?
Close.
Just.
Just barely.
Suben los dos, they're both forward. Oh.
Got it.
Ooh, again just squeezing in. This must be it.
Surely.
Yes, it is. Huge sigh of relief over on the New York Atlantics bench. The teammates on their feet.
30-all.
They need the next 2 points.
It's always the next 2 points, isn't it?
Cracking forehand.
See ya. Yeah.
Okay, well, nothing changes for Campagnolo and Cingotto. They still need the next 2 points.
Match point, however, for Martin Dineno and Franco Stupacuk.
They only need 1. Is it going to end here for the host, New York Atlantics? Are they going to fall by the wayside? Campagnolo. Yes!
There it is!
Congratulations to the Flowrida Goats. You are through to the final. It's going to be a derby. Toronto beaten in the first semi-final. And now also headed out, the New York Atlantics.
Well, I don't want to say I told you, but I did predict it would be a Florida derby
You did
in
say
the
that.
final.
Yes, you did. You were all over that. And I'm looking forward to the championship match. I'll tell you that. After watching these two play, and that men's doubles is going to be something.
Yeah, it is really Tapia San Stupa Dineno.
Well, has all the ingredients for a very special final. Well, this second semi-final did not disappoint. Dineno Stupa, straight sets, 6-2, 6-4. Campagnolo, Cingotto did their best. Second set, they came close, but in the end, the two Argentines proving too strong. Now let's check out the best smash of the match.
Got to be from a Stupa shot, right? It's got to be with all his amazing smashes. Let's see. Here's
Brought to you
one.
by
Yeah.
Adidas. Yes.
There
It is stupendous.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's Stupa.
Yeah, he had a lot of these.
Just kicks up.
Yeah, it's tremendous. I mean, this is the one when Archie's back topspin, the kick smash.
Yeah.
And well, there could have been top 10 probably smashes from Stupa. And they're still celebrating, still bouncing up and down. Of course, Osoro is in the middle. She'll be back in what, less than 24 hours time. I mean, it's been a real pleasure, Patrick, to have
been
a
great.
pro with us.
It's been awesome to be here with you guys. It's been so much fun, and I am jacked up for tomorrow for the final.
7 p.m. start here in the Dougal Greenhouse in Brooklyn. We're going to take you to our man Julian, who's got 2 very happy Argentinians with him.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a spectacular performance for the Flowrida goats, and especially for these 2 incredible and amazing players. Franco Stupacuk, how was the performance? How did you feel on the court? ¿Cómo te sentiste en la pista jugando?
Hola a todos, muchas gracias por estar acá, por bancarse el frío, está fresquito. Pero muy bien, muy bien. Creo que hemos conectado muy bien con Martín, es nuestro tercer partido, creo. Así que se van afinando cosas, hemos jugado un grandísimo nivel. Enfrente teníamos a 2 amigos ahí, Campa y Chingo, que nos pusieron muy difícil. Pero bueno, con buenas sensaciones para mañana una final.
Feeling good on the court. It is a 3rd match with Martin. Now we're getting the feel better and better as time goes by. I'm looking forward for a great final. Martin, what was your feeling on the court? It was a pretty easy match. Fue un partido fácil, 6-2, 6-4, pocos errores.
Bueno, fácil nunca son los partidos, tuvimos que trabajar un montón, pero creo que sí jugamos a un grandísimo nivel. Así que nada, súper felices. Déjame felicitar al equipo de New York por su desempeño, y también déjame mandar un saludo grande a todo nuestro equipo, que fueron muchísimas semanas clasificatorias y llegamos hasta el último día, que era el objetivo de todo el equipo, así que estamos muy felices. Nos queda el último pasito, ojalá podamos terminar esta semana y este año de la Pro Padel League con la Copa. Así que nada, descansar, mañana último día, disfrutarlo y vamos Florida Goats.
Super happy with the performance. The team is doing great. We came here with the objective to make it to the final. We're on the finals, and we're looking forward for tomorrow to play a great final. Let's put our hands together right here. Let's go, Florida Goats! Let's give it up for those guys, everybody!
Well, tomorrow, 7 p.m. East Coast time, it will be the Miami Padel Club against the Flowrida Goats. And why? Because after Ari Sanchez and Marta Talavan won the ladies single, the women's single, it was all down to Dineno, Martin Dineno, Franco Stupacuk against Fede Chingotto and Lucas Campagnolo. They really tended on the super pibes, the super kids in the first set. Some big hitting, some spectacular blocks, some great rallies. First set went 6-2. The second
set, they definitely picked up their game. Campagnolo and Chincotta made it much more difficult. But they got that leg. I just always felt that the break was coming because they were holding their serves pretty comfortably, even though the New York guys started playing better. And shots like that right there, it just felt inevitable.
In fact, you said before the last game they're going to break here.
Yep. The only one who didn't get anything right was me. I'm saving myself for the final.
You wanted the mixed doubles.
I did. I'm saving myself for the final.
We might get that tomorrow.
I think we might do. I think there's a very, very good chance of that. But anyhow, here, some of the hits. Great anticipation there by Stupa. Steps in, whips it past Chingotto.
I mean, they played well. What I mean well is we know how they can play. Sometimes a bit hit or miss. Today it was hit.
Exactly, yeah. When they're at their best, I'm not going to say they're unbeatable, but they're very hard to beat. There you go. 6-2, 6-4. Lots of celebrations. There's the stats. 59 points to 41, which is actually
Pretty emphatic.
Pretty emphatic,
Yeah.
exactly. You know, 2 goal points for each team, and winning 3 out of 6 break points. Chingoto and Campagnolo couldn't win either of the 2 they had, and they struggled to force them. So I think that is the big difference.
Well played. Congratulations to the Flowrida Goats.
Okay, and that is where we are then. Miami Padel Club will now play the Flowrida Goats in the final. And that is at 7 p.m. East Coast time tomorrow, Saturday.
Yeah. Join Paul, Patrick.
We'll be there.
All right, you guys rest up. Get ready for tomorrow.
Yeah, get a
See
good
you
night's
here.
sleep.
Yeah, yeah.
It's been a pleasure.
Looking
Set the
forward to
alarm
it.
clock. We'll see you.